What do you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, September 20th, 2016. And we're getting ready to head into work for the day. What is that? Are they good? Can you hand me just one? Thanks, bud. Thank you, bud. All right. Thanks, bud. I'm gonna try one of these. These are vanilla cupcake goldfish.
What does it taste like?
That tastes really yummy. Almost tastes like a graham cracker. Thanks, bud. So, not much new since last night. Played a little Delta Wars. Yes?
Mayo.
Oh, yeah, we'll get it when we get home. Today is swim day. This will be week 3 of swim lessons. And we, last night, Ether was still rising, so I got in before bedtime, and I think I'm up maybe 40 bucks or so. It's worth almost $14 now. So, it's pretty cool. Stay tuned for more. What's happening, everybody? Just getting out of work for the day. It's almost 4:30. I have to leave really early because of all the construction traffic. They have the main road is closed. I mentioned it yesterday. In a couple different spots, they go from 3 lanes down to 2 lanes, and it just totally destroys traffic. So I need to, like I did the last 2 Tuesdays, I need to rush home, pick up some dinner, and let the dog out, and then go pick up Grant and rush over to the swim lessons. So today's swimming day. What else is happening? Not a whole lot else going on. I just days are going by quick, man. They're flying by. Next week I'm gonna try to get Luke to help me move Vicky's stuff that's in her first storage unit into her second storage unit. So her first was like a 10 by 10, and the second time we went back, she was able to secure a 10 by 20, and it'll save her money by going that route rather than renting 2 10 by 10s. The only problem is we need to move that shit from the first one to the second one. Ether is blowing up right now. It is pushing, or its resistance point is just under $14 per unit. It's pretty awesome. So I think today, I mean, I'm still in Ether, but I'm up like, geez, like 40-50 bucks or something like that. Saya coin is rallying. Saya coin is up somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 20%, and I was holding about 200,000 Saya coin, which is, you know, it was equivalent to about $100. So if it's up 20%, that means I'm up almost 20 bucks. I'm still in it, and might be a bad decision to stay in it, but that's okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm holding almost 0.2 Bitcoin worth of Saya coin, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, both of my coins, those are the only 2 coins that I'm in. Well, there's 3 typically: Ether, Saya coin, and Bitcoin. But all my Bitcoin I had moved over to Ether, and that's up quite a bit. I haven't figured out exactly how much, but I moved that in, I think it was yesterday morning before I left for work. I bought in Ether. So right now there's a convention going on. It's called DevCon. Dev is in developer convention, and it's overseas in China, I believe. But every year at DevCon, that's when they release all kinds of info about Ether and Ethereum and all that stuff. So because of that, they that's mainly the reason why Ether is on the rise. So I think I'm holding about somewhere in the neighborhood of 82 Ethers, and 200,000 Saya coin. So I need to update my portfolio, but it's somewhere between $1,200 and $1,300 value, which is awesome. I just really needed to do well, because if my turbos go out or whatever, I'm gonna need to spend some cash. So having said that, not a whole lot else going on. I'm still trying to work out the plans for this weekend. This weekend's going to be a little bit of a craziness. We got a wedding on Friday. Saturday I was planning on going to see Vicky, and then coming back Sunday and doing like a pizza party or whatever with my family at the pizza place we always go to. So yeah, that's everything. That's just pretty much a brain dump. So today I played a little bit more Delta Wars. Not much going on with that. I'm trying to stockpile good troops as best as I can, and I need to lay off the stupid attacks on the random enemies or whatever. So I got, what do I got? I think I got like 13 or 16 bases now. So I got like 6 or 7 on the old level and 7 or 8 on the new level. So that's it. It's just grinding. These weekdays, it's the same thing every day. And I do need to get caught up on my video editing and all that. So maybe I'll work on that tonight. But tonight I really want to focus on getting the house picked up. So all Grant's toys picked up, put away in their proper place, all that stuff. Because tomorrow I want to get the brakes done on this car. So the front brakes, I gotta get them done. I gotta try to get that error message cleared off the dash in the same fashion. So I'm hoping once I replace that other side, that'll fix that. I got a few other small things that I would like to do. I would love to replace my rearview mirror. That shouldn't be too involved. And I just need to figure out this car problem stuff. So figure out what parts I want, what my path is going to be going forward when it breaks. So when it does break or blow up, I need to get this fixed ASAP. So like I said, I need to get the parts, everything in order, so I can make that happen soon. So I was talking to, man, they were on my vlog. It was one of my vlogs from months ago, but the guys at Diverse Motorworks out of Indiana, it's a shop, it's a mechanic shop, and they work on and specialize in Audis. And what I did was I messaged them. It was, geez, today's Tuesday. It was Friday. I messaged them, asking them and telling them, well, asking them questions, but telling them what my problem was. And I said, you know, here's what I want to do, blah, blah, blah. You know, you guys helped me in the past. What do I need? And all this stuff. Well, they finally pinged me back today. Mid-conversation, they just stopped responding. So I was like, oh, that's weird. So I called, because, you know, we're messaging back and forth on Facebook Messenger. So I called them and just left a voicemail, but it's really weird. So I just need to, I want to get the torque converter ordered. So like I said before, the torque converter is going to run, I don't know, $600, $700, $800 and take maybe a month to get. So I want to get that ordered now. I already have something like 14 quarts of trans fluid. I have a new transmission filter and gasket set, so I can replace and refill or whatever all the transmission fluid stuff. What else? So whenever I do this, though, I would have to get a lift, borrow a lift, and maybe an engine stand or something. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work, because I got to get the transmission and the transmission and the torque converter off. So other than that, yeah, I started watching some YouTube videos showing how to replace a torque converter. It looks like it it just presses into the transmission and then it bolts into the flywheel on the engine. But that's on like an old school V8, so I don't know how it's done on this car. So I'm gonna look up my all data, check that out, and start kind of researching what it's gonna take to make this all happen. So that's it. Lots of stuff going on, but stay tuned for more, and I'll see you later. Alright, we made it just in time for swim lessons, and look at this. Look at this sunset. Grant, wait for me, bud. Alright, time for a walk. Grant, you kind of look like Sophie with that on. It's about 80 degrees. It's going to get a lot colder as soon as the sun goes down, but that's okay. Sophie's been locked up all day today. Grant did good at his swim lessons. She said he needs to work on kicking his legs. She said when he paddles with his arms, sometimes he forgets to kick his legs at the same time.